Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Sarah and today we're going to be doing a 15-minute core flow. So we'll be doing lots of twists to kind of wring out the core and then lots of core strengthening, which is going to really help us maintain a healthy spine and just a healthy body in general. So let's get started seated. You can come in a cross-legged seat or kneeling, however works for you. I'm sitting up on a block. And just close the eyes if that feels good, or you can find a point to gaze at on the floor in front of you. Begin by taking some full, deep breaths. In through the nose. And today, let's go out through the nose to start. Finding a tall spine here, just imagining the rib cage kind of floating away from the hips, the pelvis rooting down, creating space in the torso. Space for the breath to move into. One more breath here. If your eyes were closed, you can open them up. Take a big inhale, reach the arms up, lift the rib cage off the hips. And exhale, hands to heart center. Full deep breath here. Inhale. And exhale, really press the palms together. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale here. And exhale. One more time. Inhale, reach up. Lift out of the hips. Exhale, hands to heart. Nice breath here, drawing the shoulders down. And release. Good. Go ahead and bring the right hand to the left knee or the outer thigh. Inhale, make space. And exhale, twist. Good. So inhale, feel your ribs lifting away from your hips. And exhale, just feel the belly button draw in towards the center. We're wringing out the spine, wringing out those internal organs. Really great for digestion. One more breath. Good. Keeping your right arm where it is. Just take a little reach up and over with the left arm, little side bend. Good. Pulling both directions. And release that left hand to the right thigh. So you're coming into a little cross arm shape. Just drop the neck. Pull the belly button towards the spine. And breathe into your shoulder blades for 2 breaths. Good. Go ahead and unwind that right hand. So just kind of bring it out from underneath that X shape, and we'll come into our twist on the other side. So sit back up nice and tall and twisting the other way. One more deep breath, making space on the inhale and twisting a little deeper on the exhale. Good. Keeping the left hand where it is this time. We reach the right arm up, a little side bend, and bring that right hand over to the left thigh. One more time. Shoulder stretch, curl the spine, rounding through. Good. Slowly unravel. You can reach the arms up. Good. Plant them back behind you. We're going to go ahead and straighten the legs out. Come off of the block if you're sitting up on anything. And go ahead and shake the legs out a little bit. We're going to grab under the thighs and start to lean back for boat pose. So option one is just toes on the ground, nice and mindfully, still working those abs up and in, that Uddiyana Bandha, just a little scoop of the belly button in towards the spine. Or maybe you lift the shins parallel to the floor. Finding a good focal point in front of you, you might extend the arms. 3 more breaths here. Option to extend the legs a little bit for our full Navasana boat pose. Good. Option to lift the arms towards the toes, reaching up tall. Full body expression. 1 more big inhale. Long exhale. You can open the mouth. Good. Plant the feet hip width distance. We'll plant the hands back behind you. Toes can point, or fingers can point back or forward or to the side, however feels good on your wrist. So just whatever feels good for you. And when you're ready, lifting the hips, reverse tabletop, press the glutes up, press into the feet, roll the shoulders back, and if your head wants to go back, if that feels okay on your neck, you can let it release. Ooh, it's getting windy out here. 1 more breath. And release the knees back down. You can windshield wiper the knees side to side. Good. And let's come around into our tabletop. Just take a child's pose to ground here for 2 breaths, reaching the arms forward and sinking the hips back. Good. Inhaling into the ribs here in child's pose. And exhaling to feel the hips just relax down. Good. On your next inhale, we're going to slither forward onto our belly. So just kind of slither forward. I love doing this. It feels kind of fun. And we're going to come into Sphinx pose. So forearms want to be parallel to each other. So hands are right in line. And find a good distance for you. So at most, our elbows are under our shoulders. If that's too much on your upper back, just bring it out a little bit. Good. You can find some nice easy movement in the neck. As we press down through the forearms and pull our heart forward. Good. And then bring your attention to your low back. So it's curved here. You want to just press the pubic bone into the earth. Start to hug the low belly in. This is a really great place to find that Uddiyana Bandha, that slight hug in of the lower belly. So kind of start to take the curve out of the low back. And then slowly tucking the chin, tucking the toes. We're going to lift the knees, lift the hips, forearm plank. Good. Find your distance here, and we'll take 3 breaths. Find your focus, drishti down in between your hands. 1 more breath. Good. We're going to press up to regular plank. So hands replace the elbows underneath the shoulders. 3 more breaths. You've got it. This is a good place to feel that fire. You might be shaking. That's okay. 1 more inhale in. Exhale. Let's lift the hips, downward facing dog. Should feel good. Pedaling out the feet. Maybe turning the head side to side. Just feel the tailbone lift away from the hands and find that same length between the ribs and the hips that we found. Awesome work. Inhale, we're going to look forward to our hands. Exhale, big step up, forward fold. Relax the back of the neck, relax the knees if you need to bend them softly. Please do. And we'll slowly, on our next exhale, drop the tailbone even more, start to roll up through the spine, feeling the core and the hamstrings work together to come to standing mountain pose. Good, just feel this pose here, Tadasana. Palms shine forward, shoulders roll down. Feel that slight energy up the front of the legs and up the front of the core. Good, and then that downward energy down through the backs of the shoulders and the backs of the legs. Not sure if you guys can hear, there's a train going by. All right. Inhale, let's lift the arms up. Exhale, hands come to prayer. We're going to sink down into chair. Good. Really press the hands together. Engage the front of the core. Sometimes we forget about the front of the core in chair, so just try to find that here. Good. Inhale, reach back up to stand. We're going to reach the right knee up, one-legged Tadasana, using that core to lift it up. So you can try again, just initiating from the stomach. Big breath in. On your exhale, left hand comes to that outer right knee. Right arm reaches back for your twist. Little balance challenge here. If you want to take your gaze back towards that right hand, it's going to challenge your balance even more. Just feel the spine wringing out. One more inhale, lift both arms up. Hands kiss together. Let's step it back to our high lunge, crescent lunge. Plant the back foot. You can bend the back knee. Good. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, plant them down. Step it back to plank. Good. One long line. Inhale here. Exhale, let's drop to forearm plank. Inhale here. Exhale, drop the hips, untuck the toes, Sphinx pose. Inhale, Sphinx, lift the heart. Exhale, back to your forearm plank. You've got it. Engaging that core. Exhale here. Inhale, regular plank. Exhale here. You've got it. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedaling out the feet. Lifting the hips high. Inhale, we'll look forward to our hands. And exhale, stepping up, forward fold. Inhale, we're going to lift halfway this time. Hands to shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach all the way up to stand. Arms lift high. Exhale, hands to heart. Sink it back, chair pose. Press those palms together, engaging the front of the core. On your next inhale, standing back up, lifting that left knee high, using that front of the core to pull that knee in. Make space on your next inhale. And exhale, right hand to left knee for your twist. Left arm goes back. Again, inhale, we want to find length. And exhale, we wring out, we twist. One more breath. If you lost your balance, just go ahead and come back into it. Inhale, our arms reach up. We unwind back to center. Exhale, step it back, high lunge. Strong legs here. Inhale, lift the arms. And exhale, plant them down. Find plank pose. Big breath in here. Exhale, forearm plank. Inhale. Exhale, drop the hips, lift the heart, Sphinx pose. Inhale, should feel good. Exhale, knit the ribs back in. Forearm plank. And inhale, regular plank. All right, you've got this. We're going to roll onto the left hand. Outer edge of the left foot comes down. Inhale, side plank. Exhale, regular plank. Good, side plank other way. Nice. Exhale, regular plank. Inhale, side plank, first side. This time we're going to bring the right foot back on the ball of the foot and start to lift the hips high, baby wild thing. Reach the right arm towards the front of your mat. Little back bend, little side bend. Should feel good. Knit the ribs together to come back to plank. Other side. Side plank, just an option to bring those left toes back behind you about a foot. And then lift the hips. Left arm comes to the front of the mat. Squeezing the glutes. Good. Come back to plank. And last downward facing dog, pedal out the feet. And when you're ready, drop the knees. Sink the hips back, child's pose. We'll finish our practice here. Maybe you bring the hands back to the feet today and let the upper body round. Taking a final moment here to rest and allow the breath to slow down. When you're ready, slowly peel the upper body off of the legs, and we'll come to a comfortable seat. Bring the hands to heart center, big breath in. Exhale, we bow and say namaste.